Hey guys, it's Chris, GearNoir on theshavingcadre.com, here for my weekly video. It is April 1st on a Monday. I wanted so badly to get a fun video out there for April Fools, but as much as I wanted, it couldn't happen. The mail conspired against me. I was waiting for some things to come in today. They just came in a little while ago. I've already put those pictures up on the site. But I wanted to do something really fun today, but stay tuned. The next 3 videos for the rest of the month, I'm really hoping that I'll be able to put something out there to kind of celebrate that April Fool's levity for the month. That's going to try to be my theme. We'll see how it works out. Hopefully they don't all end up like today. So today's going to be a regular shaving video, but first I want to share with you the mail calls that I got, because I don't get them very often. Some guys get them all the time. I'm not one of those. Very select times throughout the year I'll pick something up, but this time happened to be a pretty big mail drop. So first and most importantly, if you're a part of the Shaving Cadre or have visited the site at all, you might have seen the posts about the first anniversary shaving brush. The Cadre is 1 year old as of a few days ago, something like that, a week ago maybe. But that's www.theshavingcadre.com. But Eric Sorrentino, one of our artisans, in conjunction with Chris and Dave and Chad, the owners of TSC, who help run the site and do all the behind the scenes work, keep us going. They put together a 1 anniversary package, the main component of which was the Shaving Cadre 1 anniversary brush. It's got our little coin on the bottom there, very nice shockwood handle, green, knotted kind of wood. The images you're seeing now really don't do it that much justice. There's a little bit of sparkle in the resin, the brush. The wood grain just kind of glows and shines. It's almost like a cat eye kind of effect that Eric got out of it. I chose to do the Badger brush. It is an envy knot, like finest badger or something like that, but it is for now the second Badger brush that I have. I don't use Badger brushes very often because the first one, the one that used to be the only one, was the Art of Shaving genuine Badger brush, and that thing is a piece of junk, but it works okay. It's just super scrubby, so I'm hoping this one's gonna really turn out better. But a really beautiful brush, and I am super proud to be able to have that in my den. It also came with, because they are limited edition and no longer available, it came with a nice little postcard. That is my brush, and a certificate of authenticity, which is a nice little touch. I am number 26 out of 28 brushes. And what else did it come with? A little Shaving Cadre sticker. A bunch of our artisans on the site also sent samples as part of the package. Very generous of each of them. They did not have to do that. But Cherry City Shave Works sent a sample of pineapple slush. And what else do we got here? Very nice. I've never used any Sterling products before. Well, that's not true. I've used some aftershaves. I haven't used any of this particular scent or type, but it is their EDT Glastonbury. Really, really nice scent. Very manly. Kind of a deep, I don't know, woodsy, kind of like a lounge kind of scent. A man lounge, or what would you call a gentleman's club kind of scent is where I'd categorize it as. I got a couple things from Mystic Water. The ever popular coconut sandalwood. I got a half-ounce sample, very nice. And also she sent along the Mystic Water lip balms. Peppermint. I love peppermint. Good thing this didn't make its way to Dave. That might have kind of been disappointing for him. Fun for us, but disappointing for him. Let's see. Lisa from Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations sent along a handmade artisan soap. I think this is just a soap bar, cognac and Cubans. Very nice. Has a very nice top fresh note, but it really plays out. You can get a little bit of the tobacco, and it's almost has a reminiscent scent to tobacco, but not as florally. It's really nice. It'll be fun to use, have around the house. You can hear my kids giggling in the background. Everybody's home. That's how late this video is. I'm disappointed I didn't get my morning shave, but I'm gonna get a shave in today, darn it. Eau de Mineral from CBL Soaps. Everybody so far that's used this on the site, guys got their packages a lot earlier than I did. Very nice. Definitely get the Wagyu beef tallow. I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's reminiscent of his barbershop base, but much more subtle. There's kind of a deeper note, not the spiciness. It'll be interesting to use that. Chris has great soaps. What else? That was it for the Shaving Cadre package. Look at that, I'm at 6 minutes. Y'all are in for a treat today. Heck, a long video. But what else did I get? Oh, the soap that I will be shaving with today. First time ever. And first of this variety, this maker, and first of this scent is Saponicio Veracino 70th. I got that in recommendation from Handlebarber Dave. Can you still see the little emblem that they imprint on their soaps? But very nice, very high top citrus scent. But kind of, I think it's going to open up very fresh. Should be very nice shave today with that. What else? Of course, long awaited. They kind of spilled a little bit while they were in the package, but online I got the Fine American Blend aftershave and EDT combo. I've been wanting these for a while. Love the aftershave. The EDT is kind of what spilled a little bit. For some reason, these don't travel very well. The same thing happened when I got my Fine Platinum EDT. Oh, that is barbershop freshness right there. So good. I'm going to be looking forward to those, using those very sparingly. I won't be using them today. Actually, not sure I'm going to use today. I might splash a little bit on, but. And then, to cap everything off, my new razor. There had to be a razor. I got the Supply razor. This is their version 2, I think it is what they're selling now. It has the 3 adjustable plates, which I also got. Well, there are ones on there. It comes with the medium plate and has a less aggressive plate and a more aggressive plate. But I got this in their warehouse deals. Really good price. There are some aesthetic issues with the razor. I expected that, but they said that functionally the razor should be just fine. So we're gonna find that out today. I'm gonna use this, and you're gonna see on camera just how good it's cracked up to be, or if it's cracked up to be what it's supposed to be, or however you're supposed to say that. So enough of that. It's already at 9 minutes. I'm gonna get things going, let my brush soak, let my soap kind of soak a little bit in some water, and we'll get going. All right, here we go. Had to put some things away. I've got very limited space in my bathroom. Basically just a pedestal sink, a toilet, and a shower, and a shelf that we set up. So everything's on top of the toilet right now. But I've been letting things soak. I've got my Badger brush soaking I'm gonna call it the Groot brush, because it looks like Groot. Same colors, green, brown, dark brown. Groot Anniversary TSC brush. There you go, Badger knot. I've been letting that soak. The funk is a little real, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna break it in the old-fashioned way, by use. We'll see how that works out. I might have to do a Dawn soak or vinegar soak later. I've been letting the 70th bloom a little bit. I have to admit that The Sapinitio Veracino packaging is superb. The only thing I'm a little disappointed in is that I think it's an aluminum tin that they put it on. Very beautiful, but very thin. Like it flexes as I'm holding it, which is a little scary. I don't want to bend it. Super nice packaging, but there you have that. Okay, so Supply razor. This is supposed to be the 2-dot, which is their middle aggressive setting. This is an injector, so it's got, it's supposed to come with 20 blades in here. I didn't count them. They're all enclosed in this little container, but it's got a key, and you can see the little keyhole right there, which matches, I'm not flipping you off, that right there. So all I should have to do, technically there's a dummy blade already installed, you see the red in there, is insert the key like so. You should never, what they say is never load an empty injector, because that can ruin the first blade that goes in. That's why they have a dummy blade in there. So all I should have to do is push the new one in. You can see it taken over there. And take the dummy blade out. And that didn't work at all. Hang on just a minute. It fell right out. Okay, crisis averted, hopefully. That's not a good sign first time out. What had happened is I think the key of the injector, what do you want to call it, blade loader mechanism is a little bit big for this. It's a very tight fit, and it was separating the plates which hold it together by tension. So it just slipped right on through. But I think I got it now. It doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere. Tightened just enough. So now let's see what happens. This is honest to goodness truth of a shave. Been keeping my face wet with water. I got my Badger brush. Don't worry. Ooh, the water's a little brown. That's all right. I'm gonna actually squeeze it out. Ooh yeah, that's some funk. All right, and I've got my 70th ready to go. I'm going to give you some initial first impressions. You can see it's been blooming. Most of the bloom's been soaked up now. I'm going to give you my first initial impressions, and I'm applying it on my face. Hopefully the Badger smell doesn't interfere too much. But there we go. Seems to be loading up okay. The puck's a little loose right now. I'm sure as I continue to use, loading up actually, it looks pretty nice. As I continue to use this, it will sort of solidify in there. But for now, it's kind of skating around inside. All right, let's see where that gets us. Got a pretty nice load there, I think. Brush is a little stiff. Let's see what happens. Get some water. Brush is pretty darn comfortable. It's a natural grip for me. Scent of the soap. Very nice and citrusy. The Badger funk is a little bit overpowering, but not so much that I'm going to stop. There's a hair that's come out. One of the hesitancies with getting the Badger knot, and it's nothing on Eric. He does superb work. This is my first brush of his, and this is quality work, man. But the knot itself, another member had gotten on a different brush, from Eric a while ago, and it just shed like crazy. So yeah, very nice light citrus scent. It's supposed to be kind of a cologne, and as it opens up have some amber and wood notes. Get a little bit of amber. The funk's hiding it a little bit. As you can see, the soap is lathering up very nicely. Still kind of thick. It's taking a lot of water, which is nice. This means I loaded too much, and that's okay. Better too much than not enough. Starting to get the shine. All right, that's not bad. Let's see where that gets us. Put that down. All right, Supply, don't fail me now. Here we go. Get it wet a little bit. I think it's supposed to be like a single edge. This is the first injector I've ever used. So I think it's supposed to be like a single edge where you keep it relatively angled closely to the face. Can feel it cutting. That's good. Not getting skinned alive. That's good. Because it doesn't really have any lather channels, or it all gets caught up under here, it does require some a lot of rinsing. Very mild feeling so far. Still being mindful not to put too much pressure. Very nice weight to the razor. I have a couple hairs coming off here. That's the first pass. I'm going to speed up the rest of it. So you kind of got a first impressions. Everything's functional, good so far. Green light to go. See you when I'm done. that was the shave. 3 passes. You got to see them all. Did a little bit of lather soak. There was some brown funk in the soap, but I did it anyway. I think I'm going to do that little cleaning, brush cleaning a little bit later after the Badger sits for a little bit. But just did some alum. I only had 2 little issue areas. One was a little follicle cut right here, and one was from a pimple that I've been trying to avoid actually most of the week, but I got it a little bit. Other than that, you just saw me run alum over my face. Those 2 areas were the only ones that had a little bit of fire, a little bit of prickle here and there, but other than that, it was actually not that bad of a shave. I think I'm going to end up really liking this razor. It was nice and smooth, intuitive, as long as you keep that angle proper. It felt like it was cutting the whole time. I feel like I'm pretty much BBS on the cheeks, and you saw I didn't do too much cleanup, but I'm pretty much DFS, BBS border in my more care areas. Brush, awesome brush so far. Once I get rid of that Badger funk, I'm sure it's going to be an excellent thing. It did shed a couple hairs. That's to be expected, especially with a new brush. The handle is awesome. The weight is awesome. The brush itself, for what it is, felt really nice. It actually didn't feel too much different from a Rudy Vey that I tried, which I didn't like at all because I couldn't get it to lather for anything. But this worked just fine. You saw the nice thick lather it laid down. So there we go. I'm going to finish up with some witch hazel here. Yeah, no functional issues with the Supply Injector razor. Otherwise, I mean, having mold injected metal versus machine metal, there's always going to be a marked difference in tolerance quality. I mean, Feather Shavette's one of my favorite razors in the den. Open blade shaver is an injected metal razor, but there's definitely some inconsistencies, some aesthetic issues if you're looking really closely. If you're not looking closely, it's one beautiful razor, but functionally the shave is excellent. So I'm really hoping, and today kind of proved that the Supply razor for me is that functionally really nice shaver. And so I'm looking forward to trying those other, what do you call them, plates. I'm not so sure about the mild one. The one I had today was pretty mild already. As long as you kept the angle, it was pretty efficient, I think. Cleanup, or I mean, sorry, 3 passes with very little cleanup got me some pretty decent results. I'm going to go ahead and use some of my fine American blend. Can't resist. I'm just going to put a little bit, not my normal amount, since it is so late in the day. My spritzes from yesterday, oh, that is so good. Goes really nicely with the 70th, which, by the way, really nice soap. Good suggestion, Handlebarber Dave. Yeah, really nice lather put out. Very unlike many of the other veggie-based soaps that I've tried out there. Very different from Soap Commander, very different from some of the other classic shaving soaps. Really nice stuff. That citrus and freshness note really just carries throughout the shave. It's very pleasant on your face. I don't know if I felt my face come alive. Maybe I'll get there, but it was a really nice soap, and I'll be happy with it. Especially if it lasts over 200-ish shaves, like they're claiming. So I'm all about value. Fine American blend, always an excellent choice. That's what I got for you today. I'm sorry I didn't get to the funny stuff. Really hoping I can get to that later in the month, but be on the lookout for it. Otherwise, visit us at www.theshavingcadre.com. Other guys are still getting their brushes in. Many of us already have them. So that's an exciting thing that's happening universally across those boards. I hope you really have some great shaves this week. I know I'm looking forward to spending the week with the Supply razor and the 70th. So wish me luck getting that Badger funk out. and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.